Morning. Hi, this is Travis from the National Weather Service, and this is your weather hazard briefing for Wednesday, November 4th. We will continue to see record or near record high temperatures today through Friday. We saw 3 yesterday for our climate sites, and then we will see gradually increasing winds through Saturday as well, ahead of a cold wet system that's going to move through Saturday into Sunday. That's been a slight change. That was going to be Friday into Saturday, and now it's delayed. Models are delaying it a day, but it could potentially see some 6 to 12 inches of snow up high and some valley rain and perhaps a little bit of valley snow, but that's been changing a little bit. And we'll continue to see cold temperatures Sunday through early next week, although with the new runs, it doesn't look to be near as cold. Still looks like about 10 to 15 degrees below normal compared to the near 20 to 25 degrees below normal we were seeing yesterday. And then we are looking to see another system Tuesday into Wednesday that looks to bring mostly mountain snow, not much valley snow, but it will have cold temperatures starting on that, so we're not looking at any rain potential there, but does look like it will have a potential for some moderate snow there currently. Of course, that's a little bit out there. And as we look on our matrix, you're going to see we have breezy winds picking up winds the next several days, Wednesday through Friday. Our strongest day is going to be Friday out ahead of that system moving through on Saturday. We'll see some good southerly winds in our southern areas, some good downslope winds. So probably not at wind advisory level, but it'll be close. But there, again, will just be picked up winds ahead of that next system. So you can see the system's moving in late Saturday into Sunday now, and it will be have mountain snow with it, with breezy winds. And you can see that's primarily for the central mountain areas initially, and then and again that spreads into Sunday, and then there's potential for some snow as well down low, particularly really early Sunday morning for our valley areas. But right now it doesn't look like we'll see much of any. I'll show you that graphic here as we end the brief. And here's kind of the setup. We continue to have high pressure over our area, and then this will just gradually break down the next several days ahead of the next system. It's not even on this chart yet. It's up in Alaska, but that will kind of drop down into our area as an upper level low and move right over the middle of us. The models are still showing that. Again, they've just delayed it. It now looks like Saturday night into Sunday. Here's our Thursday forecast. The biggest weather we're going to see the next several days is just extremely warm temperatures for this time of year. This is going to be near record again, and in here you can see as a result also we don't have the moisture in. We are looking at some lower humidities. We have been picking up a couple fires the last couple days, even one yesterday. There were more the days before, but we just continue to be very dry, and our RH, the relative humidity, although this isn't quite critical, below 15 is still quite low, and this will probably be the last day. They'll jump up quite a bit on Friday into the low 30s, and then by Saturday and Sunday they'll be much higher as far as our relative humidities are concerned. This will again be one of the last really dry day for a while as far as low humidities are concerned. And then Friday's temperatures you can see here. Right now they're in the upper 60s, low 70s. I could potentially see those rise up a little bit in the next couple of runs with a good southerly wind. So it potentially could be even a little bit higher. And with that southerly wind, we could potentially see record, if any record highs on this day, may even potentially could be monthly high records for the month of November. We did see one of those yesterday as well in Stanley. So that is potential on Friday, particularly what I said with a good southerly flow moving to our area ahead of the next system on Saturday. And here's your temperature Saturday. You start to see a little bit of that cooler air moving in there. It does drop by 20 degrees across the area. And then as you go into Sunday, you can see we're into the 30s across the area. So pretty much as we get into Sunday, this is the highs. We'll see snow everywhere by that point. And here's our snow amounts currently. This will likely change a little bit, But right now we're looking at rain down low. So our valley areas, we're looking at a tenth to a quarter of an inch. But you can see that doesn't correlate here to much snow. That's just because it looks like it'll be too warm initially. And so we're just looking at about a half an inch, traced a half an inch across the Snake River Plain. And as you go a little bit farther up, you near inch to 2 inches. But in your upper locations, mountain locations, you could get 6 to 12 inches of snow. Particularly, you see the Island Park area, and then in the Wasatch as well has a good amount of snow with it. We are looking at, as far as QPF values, a good quarter of an inch to an inch as far as QPF in the mountains, and then potentially there'll be a couple isolated areas. It could get a little bit more than that. You can see particularly in the Island Park, they could get up an inch and a quarter. So as far as our morning lows, you can see they drop here on Monday. Quite chilly, below 20s for most of the areas. And then so it will be quite cool on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. And we do have another system approaching on Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll start showing that as we get a little bit later in the week, though. Still a little bit out there. So just a quick summary, we're going to continue to see record to near record temperatures through Friday. And winds will gradually increase as we move up till Saturday, with Friday being the strongest winds, so that good strong southerly wind out ahead of the system. Much colder temperatures coming into the area, particularly by Sunday, Monday, and a good chance of rain and snow with this system. The forecast will change a little bit in the next couple of days, particularly as we look to transition from the really warm to really cold. And so just figuring out where the rain's going to be and where you're going to get the snow will be the challenge we'll be looking at. A little bit of uncertainty there. And then here's our cold temperatures into early next week with another system Tuesday into Wednesday. That concludes the brief. If you have any questions, give us a call here at these numbers listed below. Thank you.